Hi guys, it's Melanie. Today I have a worth the splurge for you on the Korres Wild Rose Instant Brightening and Illuminating Mask. I did receive this product through Octoly, so that means that I actually applied to Korres to be able to review the product. They accepted my application and then they sent me the product for consideration. All opinions are obviously still my own. You can find this Wild Rose mask on the Korres website and I will link it down below for you. This does retail for $48, so it's a spendy little mask, and as you can see, it's kind of a small container. It's 1.35 fluid ounces, so I thought it was a perfect candidate to do a worth the splurge on. I have used this mask twice now, and I'm gonna, as with all new skincare, I will be updating you over the next month what the more long-term results are from using the product on an ongoing basis. So you can expect an update. Probably the February one would be too soon, but I'm gonna say in March, I'm gonna update you guys on how this did long term. But so far, from the 2 times that I've used it, I think I can definitely determine whether I think it's worth splurging on. So let me tell you a little bit about the product. The Wild Rose line in general is geared towards brightening your skin, which is what really kind of drew me in initially to wanting to review this one. And some of the ingredients really intrigued me. So the ingredients that you're gonna find in this mask are obviously the Wild Rose oil, which is rich in vitamin C. This does also contain argan oil as well as avocado butter, so very hydrating ingredients there. It also contains shea butter and provitamin B5, which also aid in hydrating the skin as well. This is supposed to help diminish skin discoloration, so any brown spots that you have on your face. It's supposed to improve the radiance, so it's supposed to give you a nice glow to your skin. And it's also supposed to moisturize and hydrate. And this does contain 93.3% natural ingredients, and this is a vegetarian-friendly formula. So it's not vegan-friendly, but it is vegetarian-friendly. So something to know if that is important to you. So let's take a look at the product here. It is a thick white cream consistency. And the way that you use this is basically just like every other mask. You cleanse your face, dry your face, apply a layer of the product. I applied a fairly, I would say, thin layer. A little bit went a long way. And I used it all over my face and actually a little bit down my neck as well. You're supposed to leave it on for about 15 minutes. And then you rinse it off. It is not a mask that gets really hard the way a traditional clay mask does, but it does definitely dry down just a little bit. So it applies in a wet, kind of heavy cream type manner, and then when you remove it, it's like a drier cream consistency, if I had to explain it, that would be the way that I would explain the dry consistency of it. It just kind of feels like if you had a really thick cream that you put on and then it just kind of dried up just a little bit. So it's very easy to remove. I just use a bamboo washcloth, really soft washcloth. It wiped off easily. The results that I saw the first 2 times that I used this product were not necessarily crazy brightening results, to be totally honest with you. What I noticed more than anything else is that this is a really hydrating, plumping mask for me. I got more hydration from this than I would say I got brightening. However, I think with vitamin C, it does take a little bit longer use in order to really see the brightening and I guess whitening results of it. So I don't want to diss this quite yet for the radiance and brightening aspect of the mask, but I will say if you are someone who has really dry skin, especially with in the winter months, this is a great way to hydrate your skin. The argan oil, the avocado butter, the shea butter, those are all fantastic for dry skin. This didn't feel like it clogged my pores in any kind of way. It wasn't overly heavy. It just felt really, really good on my skin. I avoided the eye area, but applied it literally everywhere else. And like I said, it was easy to remove. My skin felt plumped and moisturized afterwards, and it just felt fresh and clean. Nothing felt dry or tight. So, do I think it's worth the splurge? I do, but only if you have the kind of money to be able to spend on something like this. You know, I kind of feel like I need to use it a little bit longer to determine whether I would purchase it after running out of it. So we'll have to see on that. But if you do like to spend money on higher end skincare and you like splurging and trying new things, I think this is a very good thing to try. However, if you are on a budget, I feel like there are other masks out there that are less expensive that you could probably get some really good hydration from and see some brightening longer term effects from. So I guess I don't know what I would call that. I would call it a yes and a no. It just depends on your budget, truthfully, because I do think it's a good, well-formulated product. But if you don't readily have the budget to be able to splurge on something like this, I would say maybe pass on it. So I like it so far. We'll see how it does long term. Hopefully this was helpful. Usually with the worth the splurge, I'm very adamantly for or against the product. With this, I think I know that I really like it, but I do think that for the small amount that you get, $48 is a little bit spendy, truthfully. So the Wild Rose line, by the way, comes with several different products within that line. So they have a advanced brightening sleeping facial, which is basically one of those sleeping masks. So kind of like the Paula's Choice Radiance Renewal. I actually kind of have an interest in that. They have a brightening 24-hour moisturizer, a brightening and line smoothing serum. They have an eye treatment, a vitamin C petal peel, and that I'm actually really interested in. They have this illuminating mask, the brightening oil, as well as a brightening and refinishing buff cleanser. I'm kind of interested in that cleanser as well. So overall, I think it's a very interesting line. I think it's gonna take me using it for about 8 more weeks to really develop some final thoughts, but you guys will of course hear those when the time comes. So let me know if you have any questions down below. In terms of packaging, this is glass, by the way. This is a pretty heavy glass bottle, so you don't want to drop this on your counter. And then the box is just a very simple box. It does come with a little sheet in here that will tell you not only about the Wild Rose line, but the other skincare lines that Korres has available. I've tried one thing from the Black Pine skincare line, and it's their active firming sleeping oil, and I really like that. They also have a Greek yogurt nourishing skincare line, and looks like a pomegranate for mattifying. Anyway, there's lots of other information in this little pamphlet here, but let me know if you guys have any questions down below. Hopefully this was helpful. Hopefully. And I will see you guys in my next video. Take care. Bye.